Hey, it's Ed Conarchy. Welcome to this week's version of Conarchy's Corner. I was off last week for spring break. Hope everyone had a great Easter and a happy Passover. And I wanted to come to you this week after reading an article that I picked up last week on spring break. I was reading the Chicago Tribune, something I don't get to do all the time. So being on spring break, I was able to peruse through it, and I found this in the retirement section of the Tribune entitled, "Most Americans Are Not Saving Enough, But They Think They Are for Retirement." So the question I have for you this week is, are you saving enough for retirement? And if you're getting close to retirement, have you saved enough for retirement? Now what I find as I meet with consumers is that most people aren't saving enough for retirement. In fact, I find most people underutilize their retirement accounts and don't use them the right way. So in this week's message, I want to talk to you about the importance of maxing out your 401k at work. If you are in a not-for-profit organization or a school or a hospital, you may have a 403b. Obviously, with 457 plans for municipalities. So we're talking all the retirement plans that are available to you out there. We may generically say 401k, but we mean them all. Are you maxing out your 401k contributions? And are you maxing out your IRAs if they're available to them? Or if you maxed out on a traditional IRA, you can even maybe go into a Roth, again, if your income allows you to do that. Are you maxing these out? Are you saving the maximum amount that you can for retirement? What I'm coming to find out is most people are very guilty of not doing this. I believe that that's a fear that we've got to worry about today and let tomorrow happen when it happens, but I'm very worried about what's going on, that you're going to get to retirement and not have enough money, and in fact may not even be able to retire. And I'm going to give you a case study that I found pretty amazing. I met with a couple and we went through their numbers, and I found it pretty amazing because they were doing what a lot of people do. They were working very diligently on paying off their mortgage. They had a 15-year mortgage with a payment of $2,200 a month and working very hard to do that. Now this couple had a tough year in 2009. She was off of her job for a couple of months and he didn't have the best year being in retail and didn't make the same numbers that he had made in 2008 and in 2007. So because of cash flow, and that's what it's all about, in 2009 they actually did not contribute to the retirement account like they used to. And why did they do that? Because cash flow was tight. But here's why. They had this big mortgage payment hanging out there. A $2,200 mortgage payment that they have to pay. They don't pay it, they lose the house. So they had to do that. But what we did when we met them, we looked at everything, we believe the first thing that everyone should do before anything, before you pay a bill, is max out. Pay yourself. Max out your 401k contribution, your retirement plan. And what we were finding out is that they weren't doing that in having enough money because they couldn't, because they needed to have enough money to make that mortgage payment. So what did we do? We looked and did a whole proposal. We totally refreshed their way of looking at this, and we said, stop being focused on paying off your mortgage and be focused on contributing maximum to your retirement account so you have the maximum amount of money at the time you retire. What did we do? We reanalyzed everything, and now we've got them down to a mortgage payment of only $1,200 a month. We have freed up $1,000 of cash flow for this couple so they can contribute that $1,000 right to the retirement account. There's $12,000 right there before we look at anything else that will go into their retirement account so that it will grow and compound. And here's the thing that where the light bulb went on for him, as he said, is that what they were focused on is just becoming debt-free. Think about that. We've heard that for so many people out there, just to get to be debt-free, how great that would be. There would be no debts. And in this case, their focus was the mortgage. In 8 years, we'll be mortgage-free. And I asked them, and I said, okay, so what does that do? That means that you don't have a mortgage in 8 years. What does that get you? It doesn't get you anything. Congratulations, you don't have a mortgage, but the problem is you don't have any money because you didn't save for retirement. And now what are you going to do when you have money for putting a kid through college or getting to retirement or helping an aging parent? You're going to go back in and refinance the house to get the money that you put in out to be able to pay for those expenses. We don't need to be debt-free at retirement. We need money when we retire. Very, very important thing to understand. So what we're teaching everybody and what I offer to you is a free review and analysis of your situation to find out, are you doing the right thing? Are you maxing out your retirement contributions? And if you're not, let's look at it and try to determine how we can do that. That should be your number one goal. Get to retirement with money. Don't worry about the debt. Yes, we've got to make sure we don't abuse the debt, but the debt's not your issue. We don't want to teach people how to become debt-free. We want to teach them how to become wealthy. So don't wind up being at retirement and saying, yeah, I had the mortgage burning party and I don't have a mortgage, but then I don't have any money to do anything. As I say, try this. Go down to Walgreens to get your prescriptions while you're a senior to keep you alive, and go to the counter, and when you go to pay for them, say, I don't have any money, but hey, great news, my house 2 doors over, I own it free and clear. And they're going to tell you to put the prescriptions back. Go to Jewel, do the same. Get the food that's going to keep you alive, and tell them, hey, I don't have any money, but good news, I own my home free and clear. Owning your home free and clear is the wrong goal. Remember that your goal in life should not be to get to retirement with no mortgage. Your goal in life is to have enough money to live while you're alive in financial security and comfort. So really important. I'm going to attach this article to it, the Chicago Tribune article, through some unbelievable, sobering statistics out there, that 27% of Americans that were surveyed in this have less than $1,000 saved for retirement. Another 27% have less than $25,000 saved for retirement. So 54%, if we combine those two together, have less than $25,000. Another 23% say they have less than $100,000 saved for retirement. So 77% of people surveyed have less than $100,000 for retirement. We can help with this number. It's a sobering number. People that are very confident about their financial security and retirement, only 16% said that they're very confident. Well, we can help you with it. And what we're finding are people are doing the wrong thing, obsessed at just getting rid of the mortgage or just getting rid of debt, and not understanding where the importance is, and that's creating wealth. Because what you need in retirement is not having a mortgage payment. What you need is to have money. As we like to always say, not having a mortgage is little consolation when you don't have income and you still need to put food on the table, pay for medical expenses, pay the utilities on the house, pay the maintenance and upkeep of your home, and pay the property taxes and homeowners insurance on your house. What you need is money in retirement, not just not having a mortgage payment. So let us help. Go ahead and email me, econarchy@ccmclending.com, or phone me at my direct line, which is 847-970-4239, and I will do a personal review and analysis of your financial situation, making sure you're doing the right things to get you to retirement with money, not just to be debt-free. Hope this is helpful. I'll attach this article, the Tribune, with it so you can read the sobering statistics that opened my eyes up to it, and I look forward to helping you get to retirement with money. Financial security should be your goal, and we can help you with that. Hope you enjoyed this Conner Keys Corner, and I look forward to speaking with you next week.